बंदना हरे बंदना बंदना हरे बंदना गुण गाओ गोपाल राय गुण गाओ गोपाल राय बंदना हरे बंदना बंदना हरे बंदना गुण गाओ गोपाल राय गुण गाओ गोपाल राय गुण गाओ गुण गाओ गुण गाओ गुण गाओ गुण गाओ गुण गाओ बंदना हरे बंदना बंदना हरे बंदना गुण गाओ गोपाल राय गुण गाओ गोपाल राय.
The only thing which makes change is when you put a president of the company over the company. In my company, there was a mind. In my company, there was a me. In my company, there was emotions, there was feelings, commotions, intelligence, consciousness, knowledge, and achievement. Having all that, I found I am without the president. I have a whole body, but I have no head. Which can guide me, which can make me understand life. When I put the Guru's word to preside over me, I understood the mantra Vaheguru. तेरी मेर दा बोलना तुदे आगे अरदास गुरु गुरु वाहे गुरु गुरु रामदास आद गुरे नवे जुगाद गुरे नमे सात गुरे नमे श्री गुरुदेव नमे. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा. I was talking to a doctor yesterday. He was talking about Ellen. And he said, I don't like friends, and I don't like work, and I don't like anything. And I said, what do you like? He said, I like people who have something extra in them. Extra. Plus, one plus. Ik Ankar. Ik is great. Ong is great. Kar is great. The people who can handle all these three are with a plus. And that plus is the secret of happiness. That plus is the beginning of happiness. That plus is the happiness. If you are seeking happiness through commotions, through richness, through poverty, through throwing everything away or collecting everything, you are not even aware what happiness is. Happiness is when ek Ankar is understood by you in the essence of you, in the real of you. planet Earth is a trip to experience that you. You within you is the important name of the game. How can you run something when you have no concept of it? How can you run your life when you have no concept of it? How can you be happy when you have no concept of it? And that's not enough. You have to have a concept, you have to have an abstract, and you have to have a projection. Concept, abstract, and conception. If you do not know these three things, my dear, you know nothing. You want to talk to me in the Western way because you belong to the Western world? Fine. You want to talk to me in the Eastern way because you think I am just a slummish Indian who has come from India because I didn't get my chapatis there and I came here for your tatiyas? That's what you think? What do you think? That my mung bean and rice was no good and your black beans were the best? You are kidding? You think I wanted to say the whole universe and Lord Vishnu's Sudarshan Chakra was no good to me and this your round donut is the only thing as a substitute? You know what I feel about you? I was going to go this town in the mountains on the Great Divide. What they call that town? In Colorado where people go for skiing? Aspen. Aspen is a tree also, remember? Huh? I just wanted you to know. Okay? And we were going through that Great Divide. You know that road? It takes you right many thousands up in half an hour. It's about 30 some minutes. Car was good, driver was good. I was sitting in the front seat and there were 3 people sitting behind. When we reached the top, hallelujah, Shalom, the car slipped. The road was a slick ice. On one hand we hit the mountain side, the other side was 4,000 whatever feet down. And each time our front wheel and 1/4 of the car went off, but nobody knows why it came back. There was no reason, neither logical, nor reason, nor scientific or physics reason, and there was no gravitational reason too the car should come back. And it did it thrice. Not once, not twice, not thrice. And all I said is, Ang Sang Wahe, and then I stopped. And somebody said, why you stop? I said, because it's going to do it once more. And within a moment, it happened again, 4th time. And I said, Guru. And after that, nothing happened. We came to that town, and everybody was as pale as a good yellow rose can be. I mean, there was not a red in any way. So they say, what should we do? I said, the only thing you can do is get B12 injections. There's no other way. I mean, say, you are all what you are. And I said, but look at me, I'm talking, I'm okay. And there is a man, Richie the Wild. And he said, Yogi ji, I tell you something. There's a difference between you and us. I said, my God, in 1 minute now we have become different. We are in the same car, remember? He said, that is we have learned we are different. I said, how we are different? He said, when you were born, man, no, I'm talking his English now. When you were born, man, all you had is that Shiva, who sits and snakes curl around him and Ganges come out of his rishi knot. And he sits and marinate. I said, then what? He said, when we were born, we had Mickey Mouse. I said, we are the product of the Mickey Mouse. You are the product of the Shiva, the deathless one. That's why when we were dying, we were dying. When you were dying, you were living. And that's why you said, Ik Onkar, Satnam, Svari Vaheguru. And you chanted at time, Ang Sang Vaheguru. I said, how you feel that way? He said, man, I feel very, very disturbed. I said, why? I said, how can you be trained and not we? I said, I am here. You know what he said? There were tears in his eye. I still remember he had tears in his eye. Then he said, it's too late. And I said, well, the fight is on. He said, what? I said, nothing is light. And that's what I believe. Nothing is light. Nothing is not important. Everything is on. You have to walk up to it. You want to succeed in your personal life, in your social life, in your economic life, in your religious life, in your surroundings, and in your environments. Let the President direct your life. And that is the Shabad Guru. That is the Amrit. Amrit. Blood is Rat. Blood is Rat. But it is not Amrit. Ama, which never dies. That blood which is never dies is the Shabad of the Guru. So on Baisakhi, you will be administered, given Amrit, not Rat. When a very Sikh historian was talking, he said, Guru Gobind Singh infused in us the spirit of the divine Shakti. I cracked up. He said, Guru Gobind Singh infused in us? Was he MD? He took a syringe, took 10 cc. I mean, this is how you imagine things. And he injected in your butt, and you got infused with something. It is just like getting an injection of multi-complex B complex or something like that. Or taking a tablet of a niacin, whatever that is, and have a flush red. No, Guru Gobind Singh didn't do a thing like that. He never meant to do it. He gave you Amrit. He gave you deathlessness. The problem with you is that you have to live it. He gave it to you. And he gave it to you because that's the way he was. And that's the way you should understand. And that's the way life is about. Whether you are a Sikh or not, or you look as a Sikh or not, or you pretend as a Sikh or not, or you talk like me, I used to talk more about Guru then than I even talk now. A lot of you wives are very jealous of their husband when they talk about other things and not of you. Because what is a marriage? What is a wife? What is a relationship? What is the difference between a secure relationship and insecure relationship? In insecure relationship, you talk a lot. When you do not reach the destination, you will walk a lot. When you do not accomplish something, you work a lot. But somewhere you come to silence and stop. Silence is the spoken language of the God. There is a word in Gurmat, it's called Meher. The root naad of his Mehar. The root naad of Mahar is Amahar. Amahar used to be a necklace made by those flowers. If put around a dead person, he used to live. Amahar became Mahar, and the word became Meher. And the English equivalent of that is such a shallow equivalent, is called blessings. Because blessing came from the root word bliss. And bliss came from the word of the ba. Ba. Ba is the sound of the human in the absolute ecstasy when he is in the neutral prana of the Idda and Pingala. Neither he is dead nor he is alive. He sees the divine, the infinite God, and he sees the earth at that time, and then the sound which unconsciously you produce is called Ba. And this is how it sounds. Ba. And that time both Sotas, Idda and Pingala are working, and the man is in the twilight zone of life and death. From where the sound ultimately developed to bliss, to blessing. Being. And then the dictate came to be to be. It means to, TWO2 and TO2. Sound is the same. To be in that ba, in that bliss, where you see the divine and you see the non-divine at the same time. You see both sides of the coin. And that is called bliss. And when you act seeing both sides of the coin is called blessing. It is called Amahar, from which word came Amrit. Amahar, Amarat. So understand, the very understanding, how Guru Gobind Singh has given you a permanent counseling. You know, when I see that guy with a heart plant, that little thing under the skin which works the heart, what do they call it? Huh? Can you not put the Guru's word in your brain so it can be make you to work as a peacemaker? Isn't that simple? Guru word is just an additional peacemaker in your head. That's why, in resolution to that, you come before the Guru and you bow. I hope on the last voyage of my journey between you and me, with all the tests which are being put on my life, all the scandals I am facing, all the blackmails I am going through, all the hate and abuse I am tolerating, must not please feel sympathetic to me. There's no need for that sympathy. It is always there to make me feel alive. Because ऐ बादे मुखालफ तेरा शुक्रिया, तेरी वजह से हम परवाज बैठे हैं. Oh, the winds of the opposite, thank you. Through that opposition we are flying high. And the first line you sang, which I learned from you, where I became your student. You even do not know when I became your student. When you made that song, when things are down and darkest, we walk the tallest. You explained better. My saying isn't the life that matters. It is the courage you bring to it. Courage is the surge of success. Courage is the surge for success. That is what Guru Gobind Singh is. When 1 and 0 is considered as a total self, complete, that when a person knows Guru Gobind Singh, when Idda and Pingala in the state of Baha blessing and being is found and realized, when ik ankar is mastered and executed, and when compassion and kindness and consciousness put together, it is the beginning of the Sikh. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. I hope that whatever Guru made me to speak, to serve his house, will sit with you and you will share with it and try to relate. So you may not have to wander like a yogi like me for 24 years at the feet of the masters and masters and master till I found my master, the Sri Guru Granth. I'm just trying to avoid you to go through the hassle. I'm not trying to confuse you. I'm not trying to convert you. I'm not trying to educate you. I'm not trying to relate to you. I'm not trying to reject you. I'm not trying to accept you. I'm not trying to push you. I'm not trying to put you up or set you down. All I'm trying to do, one simple thing. For 24 years, I worked my way out, way up, way down, and I found in the end it was useless trip. By cleansing the floors of the house of Guru Ram Das, what I got, nobody could give me. You know what happened in Amritsar? You never asked me the question. Let me ask that question. When near the Baba Buddha's bear, I used to mop up the floors of Guru Ram Das' house. And Kirtan used to be on. And Bani was being understood by me as me. Nobody taught, nobody talked, nobody told, nobody listened, nobody understood. Exact. That is what Guru Sangat is, and that's what your privilege is. I hope you will also save a quarter of life hassle and take short route, shortcut, go to the Guru's words and remember them against all odds. Because Guru counsels all the time, and it is called Gurmat. Gur ki mat e laye aane, bhakt bina bahut dube syane. All wise men have drowned without bhakti, without devotional, conceptual experience. So please try to understand your life. You have reached a mature life now. You are no more kids. And you are no more very old. This is the time to enjoy. May you feel blessed. May you feel happy. And may you feel gracious in your own right. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa.
Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
कलम न लेखन हारे मन ने खा बेकरन विचार ऐसा नाम मनोरंजन हो जे को मन जाने मन को ऐसा नाम मनोरंजन हो जे को मन जाने मन को manne suratove manabu manne sagala bhavan ki sood manne mohe chota na gaye manne jan ke saath n jaye sa naam manoranjan hoy je ko man jane man ko जाने मन को jai manne magna chale pan manne daram seti sanband sanam naranjan hoy je ko ma jane man ko sanam naranjan hoy je ko ma jane man ko manne pale mok dwar manne parvare sanhal manne tare tare gursi manne nanak bhavan bik